good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is Michael, the so-called FXFreedom, broadcasting you live on YouTube and other streaming platforms. Happy Monday, everybody. Remember, this is Forex Trading Course 101. Also remember that trading is a learnable skill, everybody. OBS working? Let's check the sound check. Looks like it's okay, everybody. Remember, trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way the three pillars. The MST, right? Sounds like a bad syndrome, but it's really not. M stands for the market, and we're trying to learn about the market with this basic module, beginner module, intermediate module. Pillar number 2 is the strategy. We talked about a lot how to form a strategy. We shared some strategies with you from other traders. I shared my strategy, everybody. And the big one, it's called the trader. Talking about the trader more in the Forex course 202. Everybody, you can follow us on YouTube. It's called youtube.com/c/FXFreedomFX. Also remember that you are going to graduate from this course when, number 1, you have your chart set up and ready for trading, something like this. Number 2, you have your strategy in place, you understand why you win, why you lose. Maybe you are winning or losing because you do use crowns, or maybe you are not using crowns. Number 3, have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction, long or short, for the week. Okay, everybody? Also remember, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. The streams are not trading or investment advice. Also remember, if your way is not working, why don't you try mine? And for homeworks and questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and you can follow me on TradingView. That being said, everybody, let's open NZD for the purpose of this lesson. False crowns and the Fibonacci's, right? Wow. So we're going to look for false crowns. Okay, everybody. And NZD daily chart. Okay, now theory first, okay? Theory first. There you have the Fibonacci's, out. Okay, now you have an up Fibonacci, everybody, and we are going to have capital A, then we are going to have capital B. Talking about the original one, we learned all of this stuff already. Then you are going to have capital C in an up Fibonacci, and then projected the extension, you are going to have the capital D. Okay, A, B, C, D. Hello, Allah, how are you? Still with the morning coffee, huh? So capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D, right? In an up Fibonacci. Now, crowns, a crown and a crown reversal, which is not false, is going to appear at capital A, like this, and like this, and like this. A crown or crown reversal, which is not false, is going to appear at capital B. A crown that is not false is going to appear at capital C. Those are all crowns that, statistically speaking, 7 times out of 10 work. And a crown which is not false is going to appear at the capital D. Make sense? So in between, the market is going to do what it wants to do, whatever, right? Let's color code this in blue. Just an example, right? So this is the market, up and down, and then up and down, you know. So this is how the market goes. Whoops. Okay, everybody. So crowns that do not fail, crowns that have an edge, appear at capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D. Okay? Take a screenshot of this, take a photo, and type in the chat done so we can move forward. In the meantime, I'm going to drink my coffee. Coffee time. Done, okay? Now, where do false crown appear, everybody? False crown appear. Okay, so how can we name? It's not a rule, right? Oh, pay attention. So crown attention, maybe vocabulary. Crown attention. False. Alice is done. Thank you very much. False crowns appear in other areas than Fibonacci's A, B, C, D. Everybody, is my English good enough? Can you understand what we are talking about? So those are crowns A, B, C, D. It's a Fibonacci sequence. Once the market finds the C, maybe it's a confirmed C, maybe it's not. It's going to push to the relative, the extension. Green goes to green, blue goes to blue, red goes to red. This is a concept, everybody. Okay? And when this happens, right? When this happens, something like this and like this and like this, we learned that when this happens, right? Clone, we said, okay, A goes to C, talking about the Fibonacci, and B goes to D. Remember, everybody, the Fibonacci lessons? And then we readjusted those Fibonacci. So those crowns work at capital A, B, C, D. Somebody's asking on the other streaming platform, what about the subs? No, great question, by the way. Okay, no, crowns do not work with subs, sub A, sub B. So when you are trading, everybody, the great question, by the way. Okay, when you are trading the contrarian Fibonacci, when you are trading the Fibonacci of the confirmation, this does not apply. So crowns that you can count on, okay, are ABCDs from the monthly, weekly, and the daily. 4 hour, it's still, but you know, the lower the time frame, the lower the probability of the crown pattern. So golden nugget, right? Happy Monday. Golden nugget for you. Golden nugget. The crowns that work most of the time are the A, B, C, D crowns from the monthly, weekly, and daily. The 4 hour chart, the 4 hour too, but bear in mind that the lower the time frame, the lower the statistical probability of the edge of the crown. Wow, a lot of, you know, looks like we are in a university, right? Ala, can you understand this? hedge fund trader Clara, hedge fund trader Julius. Can you understand this, everybody? Dancy, can you understand this? Golden nugget, the crowns that work most of the time are the A, B, C, D crowns from the monthly, weekly, and the daily. Now, you are going to find crowns, everybody, on the 4-hour too, but bear in mind that the lower the time frame, the lower the statistical probability of the edge of the crown. In other words, yeah, we should explain further, right? So, in other words, the crowns on the 15-minute chart, no, the 15-minute chart is going to have more false crowns compared to the 4-hour chart. Shola says, I can understand, everybody. In other words, the 15-minute chart is going to have more false crowns compared to the 4-hour chart. Okay? Now, let's go back up in here and let's talk about crown attention. Pay attention to the crown. False crowns appear in other areas than the Fibonacci's A, B, C, D. Okay, everybody? So, what does this mean? This means that if we take in consideration, let's say that the market has found the C, okay, and the market is gravitating up, 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 and at 118, just an example, let's say that a crown appears in here, okay. This is the Fibonacci that you are trading, everybody. Makes sense? Thank you very much. Somebody just like, oh, this is great information. Thank you very much. Everybody, you can, on the demo account first, talking about trading, we are going to start the new batch of traders next year. Okay, we have the new advanced course for you, the institutional trader course. Okay, but you can make pips and money just trading Fibonacci's and crowns. Allah says yes, understand. Okay, everybody, you can build a strategy that uses crowns and the Fibonacci's and you are going to make pips and money. Of course, if you are going to obey the rules of the strategy. Okay? Now, this is the market, everybody. This is our trade, right? I entered here with bullish candlestick formation, counter trend line break, stop loss below the A, and I want to make my trade up to the extension green goes to green. Agreed? But in between, you know, this could be the, not the monthly, this could be the daily chart, this could be the 4-hour chart, this could be the 2-hour chart, but in between, a crown is going to happen. Okay, everybody? Remember, now this is a statistical fact, everybody. Crowns that are not at the A, B, C, D's, okay, 7 times out of 10 are false. Okay, what does this mean? Let's go very slowly. If you are a day trader, okay, if you're a day trader and if you see a crown like this in between, on the 30-minute chart, 15-minute chart, whatever, you know, and it's 1 hour until your end of the work. Let's say that this happens, you know, and you have 30 minutes before you close for the day. Maybe you should close your trade and pocket the profits. Yeah, give me a second. So what does this mean that a crown is false? Okay, we've learned that the crown is a tool that indicates potential reversal. Okay? Now, if you're a scalper, if you're a day trader, you know, and there you have 30 minutes to go or 15 minutes to go, whatever, maybe it's time for you to close the trade, pocket the profits, and you are done for the day. If you are a swing trader, hear me out, most of you are swing traders so far. If you are swing trader working from the 4-hour chart or 2-hour chart or the daily chart, you should stay in the trade. Okay? Why? Now let's go step by step. Scalpers and day traders, this is a false crown. This doesn't mean that the market might not do, you know, one sub swing, mini swing. Okay, everybody, this doesn't mean that it cannot push down a few pips or do whatever, you know, one small leg, but it's not going to change direction. Okay, now 7 times out of 10 the Fibonacci sequence or the market wave extension, retracement extension, okay, it's not going to change direction. This is maybe the most important thing that you're going to learn today. Okay, we as beginner traders or intermediate traders, we tend to get scared when we see something like this. Oh my gosh, there is a crown, better to get out. Swing traders, you stay strong and you stay in the market, because 7 times out of 10 this market is going to do something like this and is going to hit the appropriate the extension. Everybody, isn't this great information? Somebody is asking, really, I can make money with crowns and Fibonacci? Absolutely yes, if you are going to learn in the correct way. Everybody, always remember, you know, you have my strategy in the advanced groups. I give my strategy for free, has an edge, proven, tested, you know, have the numbers, showing the numbers. Most of the students are not making any money. Make sense? Why not? Because they are not executing the strategy in the correct way. Fair enough, everybody? Talking about being fair as a coach, fair enough? I know what I should do, but for one strange reason, I'm not doing it. Or, I know what I should not do, close the trade, but for one strange reason, I am doing it. See, everybody? FXFreedom swing traders is telling you, don't close the trade. Oh, there's a crown. Don't close the trade. Stay in the trade. But you still close the trade, don't you? You close the trade because you think that you are smart and you think, oh, I'm going to close the trade just to secure those pips, and I'm going to re-enter. You know, if I'm correct, I'm going to re-enter on the next one. How many of you can relate to this way of doing? Type in the chat. Let's be honest in here. How many of you are thinking, you know, my mentor, my teacher, whoever this might be, Brett Steenbarger, Mike Bellafiore, you know, Van Tarp, whoever, Warren Buffett, you know, FXFreedom too. My mentor is telling me not to close the trade in here, but I'm smart. I'm smart because, and I'm scared too. So I'm just going to close this trade to secure the profits, and if the market goes up, I'm going to re-enter. Come on, everybody, don't be shy. Remember, I'm an old guy. Been there, done that. Yes, this too. From a psychological standpoint, talking about trading, this is totally normal. Make sense? I'm seeing a crown. Crown signals fear to my brain. My brain signals fear to my heart, emotions. I don't want to lose all the profits I made. So I'm going to close the trade. And I'm thinking, oh, no big deal, I'm going to re-enter. How many of us are doing this? You know, and of course, then what's the challenge if you do this? You know, what's the challenge? Risk-reward ratio, everybody. Okay, risk-reward ratio. Hello, Julius, how are you? Everybody, now that Julius came in, I almost forgot, Black Friday starts this week. Okay, everybody, if you want, you can pay for the advanced course starting from this week already, not a problem. And question, can I start later? Yes, you can. But we're going to talk more about this at the end of the lesson, okay? Silas says true. Okay, everybody, so, and the same goes, because we're going to talk about NZD cat. The same goes for the down Fibonacci. Okay, you are going to have a crown in here at the A. You are going to have a crown reversal at the B. Then you are going to have a crown that works at the C. And then you are going to have another crown at the extension. Those are crowns that work. Okay, 7 times out of 10, fair enough, thank you very much. So A to B, B to C, A to B, B to C, and short line somewhere like this, right? Okay, down extension, A, text, capital B. Remember, everybody, we are talking about not about the subs, not about the Fibonacci of the confirmation, not about the contrarian, but just the original one, A, B, C, D, right? Hello, Clara, how are you? A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. Everybody, if you are late, please go back on when the recording is going to be available. Please go back to Dukascope YouTube webinar page and download and rewatch, okay? So you have a crown in here, you have a crown in here. Okay, everybody? So false crowns, crown attention. False crowns appear in other areas than the Fibonacci's A, B, C, D. Seven times out of 10. Now this is theory, everybody. Let's check the charts. This is the daily chart, daily chart, daily chart. Okay, everybody, NZD daily chart. Alright, NZD daily chart. And getting out of the market. Okay, now this is the first Fibonacci in here. Okay, this is the first Fibonacci. And we are trying to short the market, alright? So this would be the counter trend line, okay, not the perfect one. So let's see if a crown is going to appear in between, crown reversal for us to go long, right? So we are monitoring the market, monitoring the market, monitoring the market, monitoring the market, no crown, monitoring the market, still we are monitoring the market. We are monitoring the market. There you see, everybody. Question, do we have a crown in here? Everybody? And homework, if you want to have a deeper understanding of crowns and false crowns, study the charts. Everybody, we are shorting the daily Fibonacci on NZD CAD and a crown reversal appeared. Should I stay in the market or should I get out? Meaning, oh my gosh, this market is going to reverse and is going to stop me out on the A. Is the market going to stop me out on the A up in here? Let's color code this yellow. There is no right or wrong. What do you think? What is the lesson? False crowns. Remember, it's statistics, okay? It's 7 times out of 10. False crowns appear. False crowns appear, everybody, in places other than A, B, C, D's. So far, this is the A. This is the A, and text. This is the B. So far text. This is the C. And so far green goes to green. Down in here, this is the appropriate D extension. Stay in, get out. I have one get out, not on YouTube, on the other streaming platform. Stay in the trade, stay in the trade. Stay in the trade. Get out, I have 2 get outs. Remember, it's a different story if you're a day trader or a scalper. If you're a swing trader, everybody, and you are trading the Fibonacci sequence, you should stay in. Make sense? Oh, but it's a crown! Yes, it is, but there is a 70% chance that because the market didn't hit the D extension yet, see in here, the market didn't hit the D extension, there is a 70% chance that this crown is false. Okay, everybody? So let's see who is going to win. Long-term swing traders especially. You know, there's a crown. And what happens? Let's see, everybody. Let's say that I don't have this kind of education and I'm going to go long on the crown. Make sense? We clarified to you that crowns are potential zones of potential reversals. Crowns are tools, patterns. When crown appears in the area, then this means that it's going to change the market direction of the short-term trend, at least of the short-term trend. Okay? So I'm an educated trader. You know, I'm listening to FXFreedom. I know that 7 times out of 10 this crown is false and this market is going to go down. Okay? Now Jean-Paul, one of my friends, Jean-Paul, he's going to not listen to FXFreedom, he's going to buy. Let's see what is going to happen. Oh my gosh, you know, oh my gosh, you know, what's happening? Who is winning? Who is winning, everybody? Jean-Paulo is winning, right? Exactly, Jean-Paulo is telling me, oh, you know, I told you to get out, right? And I'm telling Jean-Paulo, well, you make some money, congratulations, but I'm still in the trade. My stop loss is above the A. So I'm still in the trade, everybody. Jean-Paulo won one, agreed? Fair play, Jean-Paulo win one. So now this is our C, right? This is our C, so we're monitoring the market. We are monitoring the market one more time. We are monitoring the market and one more time. Let's see the market. We're looking for crowns and there is no crown, and finally the market hit our D extension. Okay, so we have another one, a new Fibonacci sequence. Okay, now I won and Gianpaolo won too, so it's 1-for-1. We have a new Fibonacci sequence and we are monitoring the market, and monitoring the market. Not a higher high yet, not a higher high, right? High to low. Let me see in here. Is this a low? Everybody give me a second. Low 88586, 8859. So this is a low, right? And high to low, low to high, high to low, crown again. Agreed, everybody? We have a crown, right? And what we're going to do, Gianpaolo won 1, me too, nonetheless. The market hit the extension. Now Gianpaolo is going to enter again, right? So let's see how this is going to play out. Okay, going down, going down, going down. Give me an entry to go long, Gianpaolo. You know, and counter trendline break. Yeah, didn't really happen, right? Well, you know, this is, it's, you know, full body candle on the other side of the trend line, so most likely not an entry, right? And we are waiting for crowns, crown. See, everybody? So Gianpaolo this time, he didn't have an entry, but can you see, everybody, a false crown? Julius is asking, but we are not supposed to wait the market to come to the way to the A. Julius, it's a great question, but it's too general. Okay? We are not talking about trade management, everybody. We are talking today just where do false crowns appear. Okay? So, did this crown, if you'd be in a trade, everybody, if you would get out of the trade because you've seen a crown, make sense? Yes, this is the lesson. Stay in the trade. Stay in the trade. We clarified to you, it's a different story if you're a day trader or scalper. It's a different story if you're a day trader and you have 15 minutes to go, then yes, get out. If you are trading the Fibonacci, the daily chart, and you see a crown like this, stay in the trade. Okay? If you have different rules, it's another story. We are talking about false crowns, everybody. Okay? So the market went down and we are looking for another crown, hopefully. There you have it, everybody. Another crown. Left tip. Left tip. There you go. Higher high. Gianpaolo trying to get in the market. There you go. See in here, everybody. This is... So I stayed in the trade for the first trade. Gianpaolo was trading the crowns, so Gianpaolo won, me too. Now let's see how this is going to play out. And one more time, the market's going up. Market's going up, right? Market's going up, and what's happening again? Gianpaolo is winning again. Agreed, everybody? Gianpaolo is winning again, winning again. Me too, I'm still stop loss above the A. Right? Stop loss above the A. And here is down the new C. And green goes to green. Green goes to green, everybody. So Gianpaolo won 2 times. Let's delete this one. Let's find another crown. Monitoring the market, the market making higher highs, higher lows. There you go. Another crown. So high to low, low to high, high to low, higher high. Gianpaolo is going to buy this market. Gianpaolo is going to buy this market, everybody. Me not me. And What happened? Finally we got one false crown, everybody. That didn't work. So Gianpaolo won 2. Now Gianpaolo has a loser. Here would be the entry, counter trendline break. Right? Or here would be the it doesn't really matter. Here would be the entry, counter trendline break. Okay? So Gianpaolo won 2. Now he lost 1. Me, I don't have a loser. I was in the trade. Okay? So study the charts, everybody. False crown and Fibonacci's. Fibonacci goes in here. It was a false crown. Let's see if we can find another false crown. Left tip, center tip. Now this is not a false crown. Remember what we've told you? Crowns that work appear at the ABCDs. Where is the... Give me a second, everybody. There you go. False crowns appear in other areas than Fibonacci's ABCD. We are talking about, clarifying, we are talking about the original Fibonacci, everybody. Okay, so give me a second. Some of you are late, everybody. Take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot. False crowns appear in areas other than A, B, C, D. Okay, so this would be the example. Crown reversal appeared at 118, 127. Okay, so this is not A, B, C, and it's not the D. Golden nugget, the crowns that work most of the time, 7 times out of 10, are the ABCD crowns from the monthly, weekly, daily. The 4-hour too, but bear in mind that the lower the time frame, the lower the statistical probability of the edge of the crown. In other words, the 15-minute chart is going to have more false crowns compared to the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart is going to have more false crowns compared to the daily chart. Okay, everybody, take a screenshot of this, make a photo, type in the chat done. There is no right or wrong. Somebody is asking on the strategy. There is no right or wrong. Okay, let's go back to where we stopped. Okay, so this was a normal crown and ABCD. I don't have the next. Let me give me a second. Okay. So up in here, right? Up in here. Everybody, we have the A, we have the capital A, capital B. Okay, homework, study the charts if you want to have a better understanding on crowns, false crowns too. ABCD, Clara says done. Okay, everybody, so one more time. This is the trend line, okay? I'm trying to trade the Fibonacci's. Okay, I'm going to short the market in here. Okay, this is my entry, just an example. Okay, and I'm going to, my stop loss is above the A. Okay, and let's see if I can find a false crown. So the market's making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and now see higher high. Left tip, center tip. Bam, higher high. Crown reversal, Gianpaolo is going to, and I'm in a red, see? I entered in here, everybody. Let's, transparency. I shorted the market in here, and now that I'm seeing a crown reversal, I'm in the red, meaning I'm losing a few pips, agreed? Okay. I'm losing a few pips and I'm seeing a crown reversal. The market made a higher high, so Me, I'm listening to FX Freedom. I'm strong. I'm still in the market. My stop loss is above the A, up in here. Up in here, stop loss above the A, up in here. Gianpaolo decided not to listen to FX Freedom and he closed the trade number 1 and he's going to buy the market. Make sense? So let's see if he is going to buy the market. Does he have an entry? Maybe yes, maybe not. Bam, there you go. See, this is the entry, this is Gianpaolo's entry, everybody. We have a crown. Maybe not the best one, right? Because it still made a lower low here. Okay? So Gianpaolo, he won 2, he lost 1, and now he closed the trade. He got scared, which is totally fine from a psychological standpoint in the beginning. And now he's going to buy the crown reversal. And the market went up and, you know, he won again, right? 1 for 1. 1 for 1, right? If he's going to, this would be the stop loss on the crown, right? 1 for 1. And Gianpaolo won again. Won again. Agreed? Well, me too, right? Don't forget, we are staying in the trade. Okay? Me too. But nonetheless, what is the lesson? Did the market change direction from this crown? Did the market change direction? Like, oh, we were in an uptrend, now we are in a downtrend. Talking about the Fibonacci's. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. Okay, so Gianpaolo won 3, lost 1, and let's find another false crown, higher highs, higher lows, lower lows, lower highs. This is not a crown, not in here, everybody. And there you go. Here is another crown, left, whoops, not this one, another crown. So we have left tip, center tip, higher high. Let's see if we have an entry for Gianpaolo. Yes, we do. Gianpaolo is getting out of the market. He's going to buy the crown. Bam, lost again. Everybody, question for you, feedback. Can you understand this? What's the difference between somebody who is reacting to false crowns and what is the difference between somebody who is not reacting to the false crowns? Somebody typed in the other streaming platform, Gianpaolo is working for nothing. Well, maybe not in this example, in this lesson, but you see, everybody, if you, what's the difference? What's the difference? If you are strong enough, okay, if you are strong enough, everybody, talking to the swing traders, right? If you're a day trader, the story might be different, but if you're a swing trader, if you would stay in the trade, you would not have a loser. Make sense? Some of you are late. Watch this recording, everybody. You are going to see that a trader who stays in the trade, even there is a false crown, he's going to have winner and winner and winner. Gianpaolo, who decided to react on the false crown, we don't know, right? But statistically, 7 times out of 10, this market is not going to change direction. So he won 4, fair enough, he won 4. The same as the trader who stayed in the trade, but he also lost 2. Agreed, everybody? So when we count 1 plus 1 plus 1, we are going to see that the traders who are staying in and on not exiting the market when the false crown appear, they are going to have a better result. Freedom, can you repeat please? Yes sir. One more time. There is no right or wrong, but the traders who are trading the Fibonacci's and they know that those crowns are high probability, capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D, and they have the knowledge that 7 times out of 10 crowns which appear in other areas are false, are going to have a better result compared to the traders who got scared in here and closed the trade out. Okay? Yes, download this lesson from Dukascope YouTube webinar channel, watch this over and over and over again. Okay everybody, in the end, right? In the end, where is the Black Friday, everybody, starting from today? You have 2 weeks if you want, okay? You can pay for the advanced course, we are giving you 50% off. PayPal, we are giving you 40% off because PayPal is greedy and he is eating 10%. Okay, not mandatory. If you want, you have 2 weeks, everybody. Okay, our lesson is over. See you back tomorrow with another lesson. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade for freedom. Don't trade for money.